On the morning of September 19, 2025, a unique energy pulsed through Beijing's Sanlitun district. The city, already alive with the hum of early commuters and the golden glow of sunrise, felt different. There was a sense of anticipation in the air, a collective excitement that seemed to ripple through the streets and into the hearts of everyone nearby. Hundreds of people, some who had camped out overnight, formed a snaking line outside Apple's flagship store. They were eager, not just for a new device, but to be part of a moment in tech history: the launch of the iPhone 17. In China, Apple is more than just a technology brand. It's a symbol of aspiration, a marker of status, and a statement of personal style. For many, owning the latest iPhone is a way to stand out in a city that never stops moving. The crowd outside the store was a vibrant mix: tech enthusiasts, young professionals, students, and even families. Many captured the moment on their current iPhones, sharing selfies and live updates with friends and followers across social media platforms. The atmosphere was electric, more reminiscent of a music festival or a major sporting event than a typical product launch. Laughter, cheers, and the buzz of conversation filled the air as people bonded over their shared excitement. Inside, Apple employees in their signature blue t-shirts moved with purpose, preparing for the rush. They clapped, cheered, and exchanged high fives, their enthusiasm matching that of the crowd outside. For them, this was more than just another workday. It was a celebration of innovation and community. For many in line, this day marked the end of weeks of anticipation, speculation, and heated online debates about the new iPhone's features. Some had followed every rumor and leak, while others simply wanted to be among the first to experience the future. As the store's glass doors finally slid open, a wave of excitement swept through the crowd. This wasn't just a retail event, it was a gateway to the future, and everyone wanted to be among the first to step through. Even in a market crowded with local smartphone giants and fierce competition, Apple's launch day still drew massive crowds. The brand's allure remained undiminished, a testament to its enduring influence in China's fast-evolving tech landscape. The orchestrated welcome from Apple staff made each customer feel like a VIP, part of something bigger than themselves. It was a carefully crafted experience, designed to turn every purchase into a memory. As the first customers crossed the threshold, it was clear: a new chapter for Apple in China had begun, one filled with promise, excitement, and the unmistakable spirit of innovation. So, what's the big deal? The iPhone 17 series is more than a minor update. The base model now boasts a brighter, more durable screen and a re-engineered front camera for better selfies and video calls. Apple's lineup is broader than ever, with the Pro, Pro Max, and the all-new Air, each targeting different users. This tiered approach lets Apple appeal to a wide range of budgets and needs. The base model offers meaningful upgrades, while the Pro Max and Air push boundaries in design and performance. In China's diverse market, this strategy is crucial. The new lineup feels like an ecosystem, not just a single product. Apple's choices ensure there's an iPhone for everyone. This year, the excitement is justified. The star of the show is the iPhone 17 Pro Max, featuring a bold redesign that's turning heads across the tech world. Apple has reimagined its flagship device, introducing a look that's both futuristic and unmistakably premium. The new design language is evident from the moment you see it. Sleeker lines, a refined camera module, and a finish that feels luxurious in the hand. It's not just a phone, it's a statement piece, crafted to stand out in a sea of sameness. A fresh look is often the biggest reason people upgrade, and this model delivers on that promise. The Pro Max's new silhouette and color options are already drawing crowds to stores, with customers eager to experience the changes firsthand. Apple's attention to detail is clear in every curve and material choice, making the device feel both familiar and excitingly new. Priced at nearly 10,000 yuan, it's a premium device, but fans aren't deterred. In fact, the buzz around the Pro Max is so strong that lines are forming outside Apple stores in major cities, with enthusiasts willing to pay top dollar for the latest innovation. For many, owning the newest iPhone is about more than just technology. It's about being part of a cultural moment. The Pro Max also boasts longer battery life, a long-requested improvement that addresses one of the most common user complaints. With a larger battery and smarter power management, users can now go through their day with confidence, knowing their phone will keep up with their busy lives. For power users, not needing a charger by late afternoon is a game changer. Whether you're streaming video, gaming, or working on the go, the Pro Max's endurance means you can focus on what matters without constantly searching for an outlet. It's a subtle change, but one that makes a huge difference in daily life. Analysts predict the Pro Max will be the best-selling model, especially in China, where demand for high-end smartphones continues to grow. The combination of cutting-edge features and a striking new design is expected to drive record sales, cementing Apple's position at the top of the market. Major redesigns always spark a surge in upgrades, and this year is no different. Customers are trading in their old devices in record numbers, eager to get their hands on the latest and greatest. The excitement is palpable, with social media buzzing about unboxings and first impressions. The Pro Max isn't just an update, it's a statement. It's a device that says you value innovation, design, and performance. For many, it's a way to express their personal style and stay ahead of the curve in a rapidly changing world. It signals a new direction for Apple's design and user focus. The company is clearly listening to its customers, pushing boundaries while staying true to its core values of simplicity and elegance. Every element, from the hardware to the software, feels thoughtfully considered. The excitement proves Apple still knows how to create desire. The launch event was met with thunderous applause, and the energy in stores is electric. People aren't just buying a phone, they're buying into a vision of the future. In a world of look-alike phones, the Pro Max stands out as a true original. With its bold new design, improved battery life, and undeniable presence, it's clear that Apple has once again set the standard for what a flagship smartphone can be. Enter the iPhone 17 Air, Apple's thinnest, lightest phone yet. This device is more than just a new addition to the iPhone lineup. It's a bold statement about where mobile technology is headed. With its impossibly slim profile and featherweight feel, the iPhone 17 Air almost disappears in your hand, blurring the line between technology and art. It's a marvel of engineering, designed for those who value portability and minimalism. Every curve, every component, has been meticulously crafted to achieve a level of thinness that once seemed impossible. Apple's designers and engineers have pushed the boundaries, reimagining what a smartphone can be for users who crave simplicity and elegance. But thinness comes with trade-offs. Less battery capacity means you might need to charge more often, and the pared-down cameras, while still impressive, don't quite match the capabilities of the Pro models. Audio quality too takes a slight hit, as the ultra-slim frame leaves less room for powerful speakers. These compromises are the price of achieving such a sleek form factor. The Air isn't for everyone. It's a niche product, more a showcase than a bestseller. It's designed for a specific audience, those who prioritize design and portability over raw power and battery life. In a world where most people want bigger batteries and more features, the Air stands apart as a statement piece, a conversation starter, and a glimpse into what's possible when design takes center stage. Analysts see it as a testbed for future tech, possibly paving the way for a foldable iPhone. The innovations packed into the Air, like its advanced materials and compact internal layout, could lay the groundwork for even more radical designs in the years ahead. It's a proving ground for Apple's most ambitious ideas, and a signal that the company is willing to take risks to shape the future of mobile devices. In China, it's the only model supporting eSIM, but regulatory hurdles remain. The Air's eSIM-only approach is a bold move in a market where physical SIM cards are still the norm, and it highlights the challenges of pushing new technology in regions with strict regulations. Apple is betting that the future is digital, but for now, the Air's full potential is held back by the realities of the market. Pre-sales haven't started, and carrier support is pending. The anticipation is building, but without widespread carrier backing, the Air's launch remains in limbo. Customers are eager to get their hands on the device, but the necessary infrastructure just isn't there yet. The Air's launch is uncertain, waiting for infrastructure to catch up. Retailers are preparing, but until carriers and regulators give the green light, the Air remains just out of reach for most consumers. It's a waiting game, and the outcome is far from guaranteed. Most buyers will stick with the Pro Max or standard model. These devices offer the features and performance that mainstream users expect, with fewer compromises. For now, the Air is a curiosity, a glimpse of what's possible, but not yet practical for everyone. Still, the Air plants a flag for Apple's future ambitions. It's a symbol of the company's relentless drive to innovate, to challenge conventions, and to imagine what comes next. Even if it's not a blockbuster, it sets the stage for the next wave of breakthroughs. It's a glimpse of what's next, even if most users aren't ready yet. The iPhone 17 Air may not be for everyone, but it's a bold step into the future, a sign that Apple is still willing to dream big and to turn those dreams into reality, one ultra-thin device at a time. To see the iPhone 17's impact, just ask those in line. Shuke Wang, 35, upgraded for two reasons: the redesign and better battery life. For him, these weren't just specs, they solved daily frustrations. "It just looks and feels different," he said, echoing many others. The new battery means he can finally ditch his power bank. Many Chinese customers wait years to upgrade, holding out for a real leap. The iPhone 17 delivers that leap, making the high price feel justified. Apple knows not everyone upgrades yearly. Instead, it creates super cycles with major redesigns. This year, the Pro Max is the engine of that cycle. By meeting real needs, Apple keeps its loyal base excited. The long lines prove the strategy works. Apple faces fierce competition in China, especially from brands like Huawei and Xiaomi. Domestic rivals offer high-end features at lower prices, challenging Apple's dominance. Economic uncertainty means consumers are holding on to phones longer. Recent data showed Apple's shipments in China dropped 6% earlier this year. Huawei's comeback, fueled by national pride and innovation, adds pressure. Apple's answer: double down on design, ecosystem, and premium experience. The iPhone 17 launch is a strategic move to reignite excitement. For now, the long lines in Beijing suggest Apple's approach is working. Analysts are cautiously optimistic about the iPhone 17's prospects in China. Omdia projects an 11% year-over-year shipment increase, driven by the new series. The Pro Max's redesign is expected to unlock pent-up demand from users with older models. Growth in China, even modest, is a win in today's tough market. The Pro Max is the likely sales driver, while the Air remains a wild card. Apple's challenge supply enough Pro Max units to meet demand. The base model will sell steadily, but the spotlight is on the flagship. Apple's success hinges on delivering what customers want at scale. For Apple, launch day excitement must translate into sales and profits. Early signs are strong, with robust pre-orders, especially for the Pro Max. China is a crucial market, and a successful launch here means billions in revenue. The iPhone is also the gateway to Apple's services, fueling long-term growth. A surge in sales boosts both hardware and high-margin services. The real test sustaining momentum through the holiday season and beyond. Apple must manage supply and keep the buzz alive against fierce competition. The first weekend looks like a win, but the real race is just beginning. The iPhone 17 launch in Beijing sends ripples through the tech world. It reaffirms Apple's brand power, even against strong local rivals. The Pro Max sets a new standard for premium smartphones. Local brands will study this launch, pushing everyone to innovate. Consumers ultimately benefit from this competition. The Air hints at Apple's future ambitions, even if it's not a bestseller today. The launch shows Apple's resilience and ability to adapt in a complex market. As new iPhones reach millions, they'll shape both Apple's future and the industry's direction. The buzz in Beijing is just the start. The real impact is still to come.